Athletics is proudly presented by Lynch Chevrolet of Kenosha. Experience the drive today. Head over to lynchchevroletofkenosha.com for more information. So the flogger 3 will not count. She was not through the shooting motion as the whistle went off. So Parkside trails by 6 right now in a must-win game. Win and host, lose, hit the road. It's as simple as that. Zeider with the little hezzy, and she's fouled. Zeider at 6'2". She can move as well as any guard. She loves when she's able to put it on the deck and get crafty. And right there she does. And she'll earn a couple free throws here. Kendall actually coming off one of the best games of her season, but she misses a free throw. And Parkside struggles from the line continue, now just 1 of 4. But to wrap up the Zeider point, 13 in their last game, and it's clear, CJ, when she's on, she's a difference maker.
Yeah, and it's not just on the offensive end, it's the defensive end. Her athleticism, able to move side to side and get up and block and alter shots is something that the rest of the GLIAC does not want to see.
Anderson, Van Zeelen has a hand in her face. Anderson screens for Y-pitch. Y-pitch throws it into trouble. That was sparked by Allie Hampel. Van Zeelen, what a crossover. Van Zeelen the bucket. Okay, Chloe. Little razzle-dazzle.
You hope that's a little bit of the spark this Ranger offense needs. Got it back to a one-possession game.
Now Flogger has a takeaway. Miss Lovacek just threw it right to her. A 3 would tie the game here on this possession for Parkside. So far, 3 of 9 from beyond the arc. And Zeider throws it away. A careless turnover there, but another look at Chloe.
Just a crossover twice, getting through the lane, able to finish. That's what the Rangers need right there. Seniors stepping up big. The only other game that does matter for the Rangers in regards to seeding is in the fourth quarter. Wayne is comfortably leading at home against Lake State. So it just for everybody following home on the Rangers side, win and you're the 4th seed hosting Wayne on Wednesday night, lose and you're going to Detroit.
Not a fun bus ride either. All the way to Detroit. It's across Michigan. That was nearly the 3rd straight possession of a turnover for Michigan Tech. 7 to shoot here. Stanfest into the far corner. Zentkowski cannot connect. Still a 3-point game. And through almost 3 minutes, there's only 5 total points on the board. Van Zeelen is in her bag.
12 for Van Zeelen on a perfect 5 for 5 shooting to go along with 2 boards. Starting to put this Ranger offense on her back here.
She scored 20 plus 3 times here at DeSimone Arena. Lenz left it short. Might be another big Van Zeelen night. Nelson is fouled. Drew the foul from Kozlowska.
Might be as aggressive as we've seen Nelson get into the hoop. A couple trips to the free throw line.
He's going to have to knock down these free throws. 3 points so far in this one, but just 1 of 3 from the stripe. And now 1 of 4. There's a lot of points being left off the board right now for the Rangers, and they're all from the stripe. Nelson finds it, 1 of 2, and we're tied 22 all. 3 turnovers in the last 3 minutes. No points in over 3 minutes for the Huskies. Looking to figure it out. As Parkside's defense is slowly intensifying. Gonna have to be as aggressive as possible as a foul on the floor here. Who is it on?
It's Arnie for what looked like a push, but I don't think it was underneath, and that's her 3rd.
The reigning GLIAC Freshman of the Year, 2-time GLIAC Offensive Player of the Week this year, is now on the bench with 3 personals. Y-pitch, receives it and gets denied. Chloe Van Zeelen, and it's Parkside ball.
That's a good way to make up for it on that end for the Rangers. It's a great defensive possession.
And Van Zeelen is on offensively and defensively. Parkside looking to grab the lead. Nelson under the basket, navigates it out to Peterson, who gives Parkside the lead. Oh, how Lily Peterson has improved from downtown. As Lenz pulls up, the middy's good. But the touch on Peterson one more time. She went from shooting 28% from beyond the arc to 33% this year. She's been such a threat from beyond the arc. Van Zeelen steps through, could not finish. Stanfest secures the rebounds.
Parkside actually shooting the three ball pretty well, 4 of 10, which is well above the season average.
Ooh, Stanfest with the sauce, but she couldn't finish. Lenz with 9 so far on 4 of 6 shooting. Whitepitch tries a 3. Too strong. Parkside's got it back with the advantage halfway through this second quarter.
It'll be interesting to see how Coach Conley plays this out. Because of that early review, there's no media timeout the rest of the quarter.
Nelson puts it on the deck, looking to attack. Hampel tries a 3. Money! And Parkside starting to light it up from deep here in the first half.
And it's been multiple different players for the Ranger. Hampel now the 4th different Ranger to knock down a triple in the ballgame.
Kozlowski travels.
We take another look at the Allie Hampel 3. Parkside getting it done all over the board. Multiple players getting involved in this one. Everybody except Sheridan Flogger that's played in this game has scored.
That's shocking.
That's shocking.
Got to expect Flogger to most likely be on the floor for this entire game. She hasn't left it yet. Michigan Tech is practically asking Kendall Zeiter and Peyton Nelson to shoot the 3. Got to think eventually they'll pull the trigger. And an offensive foul here coming against Parkside. It's Zeiter. And that's her second personal. And we're looking at multiple Rangers in foul trouble right now in the first half.
Yeah, you know, you always have different refereeing crews that call games a different way. You're hoping that this one was going to be allowed to be a little bit more physical if you were the Rangers, but it has not worked out that way thus far.
Noose gets blocked. Nelson swatted it down. Reload. Stanfest in and out. Lenz gets the offensive rebounds. And Zeiter just picked up her 3rd.
And this is what came back to bite the Rangers in the tail when against Northern Michigan. Northern Michigan had nearly 10 offensive rebounds in the first quarter of that game. It's like there's almost like a couple possessions a game where Parkside just all of a sudden forgets that you need to box out as a key component to the game of basketball.
I was able to sit in on practice yesterday, and I can promise you rebounding was the point of emphasis. Anderson misfires a triple. You got Arnie with 3 personals, Zeiter with 3 personals. This is probably the 5 right now that's going to play a lot of basketball here. Flogger, the teardrop, no good. Offensive rebound for Peterson, no good. Fighting for it is Peterson once again, and Flogger comes away with it. 4-point lead for Parkside. Peterson, no good again. Stanfest drops it off. Kozlowska, no.
Parkside just has to be so careful on the defensive end. They've done a good job, though, over the last few possessions on a 12-2 run, has held Michigan Tech over their last 6.
Van Zeelen knocks another down. And she's just having fun. Misty Simone-Arena.
I don't think the smiles left her face since senior day began.
15 in the first half for Chloe. Whitepitch has it altered. Nelson with more than a few blocks here in the first half.
Put the foot on the gas if you're the Rangers right here.
This is their largest lead right now. Nelson out to Van Zeelen. Extra for Peterson. Puts it in! Timeout, Michigan Tech. As the Rangers open up a 10-point advantage.